What's up, guys? Here's a trade breakdown on how I made about 12% this morning day trading QQQ. So this trade again is another downside trade. A little bit more of a shorter scalp today. With Micron earnings coming up after the bell today, there's just a lot of concentration on that. A lot of hype around the markets today. Contracts have been elevated pretty much all week. Today they were very much elevated at the monies, being around $400 per contract off of the open. So waited a little bit, didn't really feel all that comfortable with any of the upside movement. Obviously, the movement did seem valid, but we didn't really see what we wanted to see to go to the upside. So stayed patient, wasn't too rushed to jump in anything. Told the members on the call to watch the 720 zone. I wanted to see an hourly candle close over that for us to really start pushing back up towards 721 to 722. And if we take a look on the hourly time frame, we'll see what we're talking about here. So we have a lot of rejections around this area over the last several sessions, but if you just look at the previous session or overnight, you can see we had resistance here yesterday, and then overnight session, we could not reclaim 720. So I wanted to see an hourly candle get us above that key level to start pushing towards 722. As you can see here, as soon as the hourly went to close around 11, tapped that 720 and rejected. And then not long at all after that rejection took place, you can see price began moving down very quickly, bringing this back down to the lower time frame. So I took my entry on this position as we slipped through the 9 here and the 21 EMA with targets of at least 717 to 716. I was in 716 puts. As we pushed lower into the 717 target, had a little bit of consolidation. Buyers try to push us back up, stayed below the 9. Order flow continued to show that sellers were in control, rejected, and then pushed lower. And then as we pushed close to this 716 target, I went ahead and exited the position. As you can see here, we did bounce back up, kind of retested this same zone that we took our entry at, and then went even lower. So again, that's a quick 12% scalp on QQQ. Would have liked to have seen a little bit of a higher return, but I do feel like the contract returns were a little bit lower today in respect to just not only the contracts being elevated, but there's just a lot of concentration on the semiconductors today. A little bit lower risk to reward than normal. But overall, another strong session, and these trades are taken on live as always. And here's just a quick look at some of the members' gains from this morning's session.